was a quiet, unremarkable town nestled deep within the Appalachian Mountains, a place so small that it barely made it onto maps. Yet the locals loved its isolation. With only a few hundred residents, everyone knew everyone else, and life moved at a slow, comforting pace. The town had no official name, but locals referred to it simply as the Hollow. The Hollow was like something out of a storybook. Old wooden houses, a single general store that doubled as a post office, and a tiny church with a bell that rang every Sunday. Surrounded by dense forests and cut off from modern conveniences, it was a place where time seemed to have stopped. Yet, despite its seclusion, there was an undeniable warmth, a sense of community that made the Hollow feel like home to those who lived there. But on the night of October 12th, 1953, something unexplainable happened. The townsfolk went to bed as usual, the autumn wind whispering through the trees, the moon casting long shadows over the gravel roads. There were no storms, no earthquakes, no disturbances of any kind. Just the peaceful quiet that had always been there. And then, by dawn, the Hollow was gone. When the sun rose on October 13th, 1953, all that remained was a barren patch of land. The houses, the store, the church, everything had vanished without a trace. Even the trees that surrounded the town had seemingly receded, as if the forest had swallowed the entire area overnight. Authorities from neighboring counties were baffled. Search parties were sent out, combing the surrounding mountains, but there was nothing. No footprints, no signs of struggle, no evidence that the Hollow had ever existed at all. The only clues were the disturbed patches of dirt where foundations had once been, and a strange, lingering smell in the air, like burnt wood mixed with something metallic. As days turned into weeks, the story of the Hollow's disappearance spread, drawing in curious reporters, historians, and even conspiracy theorists. Some believed it was an elaborate prank. Others speculated about government experiments or alien abductions. But the most unsettling theory came from an old man who lived in the next town over. He claimed that the Hollow had been built on cursed land, a place where many centuries ago, an entire tribe had vanished without a trace under mysterious circumstances. The settlers who founded the Hollow had ignored the warnings passed down through generations, warnings that the land was not to be disturbed. The old man whispered of ancient rituals and the keepers of the land, spirits that demanded something more than just reverence. They demanded sacrifice. Most people dismissed his story as the ramblings of a superstitious elder, but there was one detail that nobody could explain. Several miles away, in the neighboring town, a few people reported seeing something strange in the early hours of October 13th. A dense fog, darker than the night itself, had rolled through the area. In it, they claimed to see the faint outlines of buildings, almost like the shadow of a town, flickering in and out of existence. And from within the fog, the unmistakable sound of a bell tolling. Then, as suddenly as it appeared, the fog lifted and the Hollow was gone. To this day, no one knows what truly happened to the Hollow. The land where the town once stood remains empty. No new trees have grown, and animals avoid the area. Occasionally, hikers report strange phenomena, the distant echo of voices, cold spots in the air, and on rare occasions, the faint ringing of a bell. But as soon as they try to investigate, everything returns to silence, leaving only the unsettling feeling that something is watching them. Thanks for watching Eerie Tales. If you enjoyed this journey into the macabre, smash that like button and share it with your fellow horror enthusiasts. Drop a comment with your thoughts and let us know what scares you the most. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more spine-tingling content. Until next time, stay brave, stay curious, and remember, the darkness is always closer than you think.